Now let's take a moment. Good evening, and welcome to the Heikadelic Show. We would like to take this moment to let you know that viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised. So sit back, have yourself a nice cool drink or hot drink, and enjoy the show. And welcome once again to the Heikadelic Show.
Hey, this is Spiffy Vengeance, and I'm reporting for the Heikadelic Show. In behind me, you can see the war of the worlds going on as we speak. It's amazing. It's a light show. It's over the Pickering Darlington nuke plant, but we're not sure what's going on. We think it's aliens, because if you watch, we've been watching this for almost an hour now, and the light show is incredible. What we thought was just a storm appears to be possibly alien invading the Durham region. This is
Yeah, baby. Here we go again. How's everybody?
All right.
Excellent.
We got to meet all our misfits before the show today, eh? Spiffy and the dude with the hat and everything. Holy crap.
Spiffy Vengeance.
They're our big fans. Yes.
I wonder how Spiffy Vengeance is doing.
Hey?
What's that?
I wonder how Spiffy Vengeance is doing.
I don't know. We haven't had an interview with her in a while, so we'll have to get her on the show again one day.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
hi, fans. How's everybody out there? Woohoo!
Great.
It's funny. I can't hear them. Can you hear them? Our fans?
Rather quiet. Hang on.
What are you drinking? Charcoal?
With tequila.
Pretty dark.
Tequila.
Yeah.
That's a dark tequila.
Oh.
There we go.
All righty. Here we go. Cheers.
Whoa.
There, see what we got going here today. We got look at that, George. I don't know if you ever seen this one.
What's it? It's crotch striker?
Kirstrinzer. It's a German black beer, Schwarzbier.
Schwarzen. Okay.
Yeah, see underneath there it says Schwarzbier. That means black beer.
Yes, Did you say Schwarzbier?
Schwarz. Yes, Schwarzbier. Like Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Groschenspatz.
Yeah. So we're going to pour some of this.
Right.
There we go. Look at that.
There's my German for you.
Well, there you go.
Woohoo!
That's pretty fucking dark. Don't you think that's a nice dark beer?
Well, look at that. Sandra's choosing, so you better have another sip, guys. Woohoo! Cheers,
okay.
I've got
that.
I have that glass, Heiko.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a German beer, but it's not dark.
All right, what do you got?
It's
the Dab.
The Dab.
Dab. You know what? I almost went for Dab tonight too, but
George, he's got a little dab.
Like a few dabs.
I'm feeling a little on the dark side today, so.
Oh, you've gone over.
Yeah. That's why they came up with Viagra, right?
Oh, yeah.
Got a little dab and it for cross sakes.
A little dab will do it.
Dab. Dab is good, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to make a German out of you out there, George.
I still can't believe yours.
I did German for like 6 years.
It's Junior.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. I've got an O level in it. I've got a GCE O level in German.
Yeah,
Junior,
nice.
Junior, how's your hair looking and stuff? Are you, if we invite you in kind of mid-show, are you able to go?
Must be Mike.
George, did you just spill your beer?
No, I just stood on my mic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, at least you didn't stand on something else.
Oh, Gary.
Right.
Post, Gary.
Gary.
Ah!
There you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
we
you.
can hear you,
Yeah, we
George.
can hear you.
Okay.
For sure.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I've got cables everywhere here.
Am I plowing the right one in?
Oh.
So we're going to get a visit later from Conspiracy Lady, right?
Ah,
I
maybe.
believe Adrian's going to, if the stars all line up, Adrian's going to drop in and say hello, and we'll talk shop a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still on that quest to find out who is they.
Who they are.
I mean, every time she refers to something, or even Heiko nowadays, is they.
They.
Well, a lot of people do that, and it is true. It's who is they. I know I
Right.
get into a conversation, sorry, Dad, but with my dad a lot, and he'll be like, so I heard that they were talking about it. I'm like, who are they?
Yeah.
Right? And is that, oh, well, I know somebody. And it's like, no, well, do you really know somebody, or did you just hear it on Facebook or on Fox News or,
Yeah.
Right.
you know?
No, but it's funny that one show Ringo was he just kept laying it on there. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they?
Well, Junior says he can drop in if we want.
All right.
Shoot.
All right, Junior.
Everybody on for 5 minutes. Hey, Gary, you want to be on for 5 minutes too, bud? Sandra?
Yeah, let's get Sandra on.
But we'll
Is
just
Sandra your
do the
friend?
mishmash. It's fun though. You throw a fan in there, they could do their stuff for 5-10 minutes, and then we'll kick them out and get another fan in.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
Everybody can say their piece.
Yeah, it's fan switcheroo night.
There we go.
It's like
So
open mic.
anyway, in the spirit of
Gary's not into it.
no, Gary's a new guy.
Cheers,
Yeah.
George.
Hey, Gary,
Yes.
you play drums. What kind of kit you play?
He actually does play drums. Oh yeah, it's on his
Profiler.
This profile picture.
Yeah.
Unless he just likes drummers.
I jammed with Gary and some other new
cool.
friends a few
I'm a
weeks
Ludwig
ago.
guy.
It was a lot of fun.
Right on.
I just sold a sonar kit. I've got two Ludwigs, a Pearl kit because it was my first kit, and what's oh my god, a Tama. I got a 7-piece Tama.
Yeah.
Do you have the rack Tama set?
Yeah.
The rack mount?
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to buy it?
No,
I'll
I
sell it
don't.
to you cheap.
I don't. I have a couple of kits. Actually, I have an electronic kit right behind my green screen here, and I can't play drums.
Yeah,
Actually, I got a
people
drum kit
play
too.
them. They just look good, man. Why do you think
You
I
want
want
to buy some good-looking drums?
I
Do you know
always
how
have
many
like
I got some
Xbox
drums
have
for you.
lying around?
Hey?
Do you?
Oh, in my jam room, dude. I bet you I've got 3 other drum sets worth of shells just lying around.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Do you want another kit? Hey, Derek?
Huh?
I got a nice kit you can buy.
I want a million kits.
I got a German drum kit. All
Do
the
you
drums
really?
are square. They're square. Woo! They're not the round ones. They're square.
Yeah, I get it.
So
If
okay,
you do
so
have
in the
German
spirit of-
drums, though, you just had me like really going there. Like I was starting to go, oh, dude, what? We gotta
Yeah. Whoa! What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, a
Oh,
little maraca there. Is that
yeah.
does
Wow.
it say Cuba on it or Dominican Republic?
So in the spirit of conspiracy,
Yes, sir.
I watched this program. It was on, I think it was on Netflix or Tubi or something. It might have been Netflix, but Tubi. Or
Tubi.
Ruko. One of those. I don't know.
Okay.
Lost count.
Okay. Whatever.
But it's called, I think, The Man from 3036. So a time traveler, right?
Oh.
And it was supposed to be like a true documentary, and again about 37 minutes long, some kind of a weird time. So It was easy to watch, nice and quick. So this guy just randomly shows up. His DNA doesn't test anywhere in the world, or lining up or matching. They did hair analysis and blood work, and he claimed that in his time there were a lot of metals and stuff like that. But what was interesting about it is he said that 3 corporations rose to the top and ran the world, basically. Rothschild, Amazon, which ended up it was called, I think, Gramazon or something, and then a Bill Gates Corporation. So that was kind of neat. But he talked about how coronavirus that started, in our time.
That's a terrible word.
Ended up carrying all the way to his time, right? So he got into this whole thing about non-vaxxers, and it was I was starting to laugh because the non-vaxxers got basically pushed underground. So I tried to find out, because I was kind of intrigued, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to see if I can get the producer, the filmographer on our show.
Yeah.
So there's there's a couple of people that say, it's a hoax, but it actually, if you watch it, it kind of makes some sense.
Yeah. No, that kind of shit's cool, man. It'd be fun.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
They
I'd
don't
be into
live in
that
houses
totally
anymore. They have pods that have some sort of magnetic field, and they float. A lot of neat stuff. And then he claims that there would, sometime in the, I guess it's 2070 or 2060 or something. There's a blackout that'll last 5 years.
Wow.
And the world goes.
Well, I guess we won't have to worry about that one. We're not going to be here.
Yeah, but I thought about Adrian.
Wait,
and
I might have to worry about that. I'd only be 90. My family.
That's true. You got
younger guy.
Yeah, but if
kids. So.
I could see you at 90, Derek, you wouldn't even notice a blackout at 90. You wouldn't notice.
You'll just get high.
I'm 47.
You're 47?
Yeah.
You're actually 47.
I am.
Wow.
Just a kid.
Yeah.
He's the puppy in the group.
Yeah.
Well. And Heiko, how old are you?
59.
Okay. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
And George, we won't ask.
You can ask. I don't mind.
Oh, don't be so mean.
How old are you, George?
George looks younger than...
He looks younger than me.
I'm 69. I'll be 70 next year.
Really? I think.
Oh, we got to have a party. One
definitely.
for me, one for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello,
Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Wow. Jazz and milk breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good fusion. See what I did there?
Absolutely. So, I thought about Adrian, and I thought, wow, this is kind of I guess the documentary was filmed during Corona and somehow, or at 2022, and it's got some interesting thoughts. Rock T-shirts older than Derek. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Hey, Junior. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll send you a link in a second. I want to see one. Go grab one. You show me a rock T-shirt that you have.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Challenge there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Ringo, you're looking a little bit like Casper tonight. You're like fucking white.
I've got an actual nice little studio light. Yeah, it just kind of blotches out my face so you can't see the imperfections. But when I had it off, I was too good looking, so I had to.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Tone it down a bit, yeah.
I had to tone it down, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how the ladies get, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Especially when there's a drummer around, right there.
Exactly.
Well,
drummers get.
What
was that? Drummers get all the chicks, Ringo.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We'll see about
Where's
that.
all your pooches tonight there, Derek? I don't hear the pooches.
The dogs, actually, I think the boys got the one, and the other one's probably snuggled up with my girlfriend. So,
There you go.
yeah.
Mine's snuggling up with me right now. Holy crap.
So, Derek,
I'm on the end of the
just a
couch and he's got the rest of the couch.
That's the way it works. Yeah.
just a question, Derek. Do you got
Here,
okay? So,
here.
how long have you been living
Look
with
at this
your
guy.
girlfriend?
Look at him.
We
He's got the whole couch.
right on.
You know what we should call this show? We should call it the ADD show. So, Derek, so
I've been,
how long have you been with your
I've been
girlfriend?
with my girlfriend since 2007. So is that 16 years or 15 years?
So
15
when do
years?
you stop calling her your girlfriend and shift to the old lady?
Well, I would never call her the old
Asking
lady.
for a friend?
I did that to my mom once when I was younger. I called my mom the old lady.
And
my
you got a
dad
black
threw me
eye?
up against the wall, almost. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
Uh-huh.
first time I ever seen my dad actually snap and like grab me. Right? I was like, whoa. So you never call mom the old lady.
No, that's disrespectful.
And she's the mother of my child. So,
Yep.
But
she's
do you
very
call
respectful.
your girlfriend, wife, significant other, old lady?
No. Just it's my girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in a bike club, and it's just the standard, right? I never
Yeah.
did it ever. Like,
Yeah.
mean, I think it's pretty disrespectful myself.
Yeah, old lady is such a shitty term, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's old
Disrespecful
in
in
it,
every
right?
way.
Right.
Exactly.
But hey,
And you know what? Age is just a number, right? When you
Yeah.
think about it. It really
It
is.
is. Well, you should talk to Junior about that because, like, Junior's got a 29-year-old girlfriend there. Junior, is that what it is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't call her the old lady.
We haven't seen pictures. We have to get him in.
Yeah,
Junior, where are you?
I just sent him the link right now.
Okay, good.
My wife's younger, so I don't. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I haven't been.
But you can't put Junior on until he flashes a picture of his woman.
Grace,
I
I don't
you're
believe she's
great.
29.
He showed me a picture.
Yeah.
Gorgeous pup. Hey, you got a gorgeous pup. That's from
Oh,
Sandra.
Thanks.
All right.
Well,
Thanks,
So,
Sandra.
Hey, you want to know something? I didn't even realize, man. We just have been talking for 20 minutes. George,
yeah.
George,
how's your
What's your
backside?
backside, George?
Oh, we're backside.
let's see it, George.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Let's
see
see
it?
it.
Sure. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I don't know,
Is
but let's see it.
everybody ready for this? All right, here we go. Here it is.
Holy shit.
REO Speedwagon.
No, it's not REO Speedwagon.
Wow, you know what? That just freaked me out because there's like a circle and you can like see where the
Vinyl
record's
one.
supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Is it that worn out?
Yeah.
Hey, George?
Yeah.
Is it that worn out that you can actually see
Yeah.
the vinyl?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you forgot to tape something up, did you?
No, you could see the thing, what it says underneath that bit of tape. So
Ah, okay. Good job, buddy. Keeping us honest.
Yeah.
Wow, so that's been around for a while.
Well,
yeah.
What
okay,
year?
so-
That's got to be
Shit, I didn't
from
even
the
look because I was
70s.
messaging.
Todd says, I listen to you guys all the time, and I still don't have a clue what the show is about. Maybe that's what it's
Neither do
about.
we.
God, you figured it out,
listen.
brother. You finally figured it out.
We have
So-
no idea.
You know, it's a good question though,
Poor guy's
because
talking.
I was trying to get Lee Aaron to come on, and her handler, people or whatever, said your show says comedy.
Yeah.
We don't do comedy shows, and I said,
Well, we laugh.
It's a joke, though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
joke,
where are you going
right.
to
There you
categorize
go.
this real? Yeah, I mean, we're not. You know, there's really no
Yeah.
hole for us, so we just.
So who
you
said
know,
that? Who said that our show doesn't?
Lee Aaron's.
Lee Aaron's.
No, before that. Before that, you said somebody's name. One of our listeners.
It still doesn't know what it's about. Todd.
Stuart Smedley.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. It's you know what, Hike? You got your glasses on, right? Are those your short-sighted or long?
Yeah.
On the screen, actually,
Uh-huh.
on the screen, Todd said, I listen to you guys all the time, and I still don't have a clue what the show is about. Maybe that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Todd.
We're still
You're
working
awesome.
on it.
It's a great point, because we talked about that, I think, 6 or 8 months ago. We sort of strategized, and we were like, well, I think George was insistent because he's frustrated, right? Sometimes, because he goes, what's the show about anyway?
I've
Right?
done it for a year and a half, and I don't know what it's about.
Right. But we get great guests.
I'm with Todd.
Like
I'm
Junior
just looking.
coming on in a few minutes, and Adrian.
I'm looking at Todd there. Is Todd the good-looking one or the one with no hair?
Todd's the one with no hair.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Todd's pretty
Thanks,
good
Todd.
looking.
You're awesome.
Todd's a very handsome man.
Todd's got it going on.
Yeah. Cheers, Todd.
So,
Cheers to
yeah,
you.
and thanks for watching, Todd, and all of our regulars. Yeah, so it's I think the show is actually, a lot of the people who tune in and are interactive really make the show for us. And then, of course, we get some great guests once in a while.
Yeah.
So we're pretty happy with all that.
We're freeform. So
Todd,
Is that what you call it?
he has a hot wife.
Freeform?
Who has a hot wife? Todd has a hot wife?
Todd has a hot wife, and she even
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good looking picture there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm gonna ask Junior out on a date one of these days. But I hear he's got
I
like
want to see if Junior's got a T-shirt older than me there.
yeah.
Let's.
So we're gonna bring him in. Oh, you brought him in. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
Oh, look at the shades.
Yeah.
Look at the shades. Oh, wow.
I think in the place of Ringo, since he hasn't got his on. It's the first time I haven't seen them on. I can actually see what you look like, Ringo.
I know, eh?
Oh, my shades. Yeah.
yeah, no shades. Yeah, I knew this.
Yeah.
I'm not a bad looking dude. I mean, just saying.
So here's
Voice of an
this,
angel and all that.
here's this T-shirt there, by the way, Derek. This is an original from the Commodore in Vancouver, 1971.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, that is older.
Wow,
than
that's
me.
pretty faded.
Got me by 3 years. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
That's 1971. And then we got this one from 1977 from Leonard Skinner.
Oh well, see, Leonard
Oh, look at
Skinner
that.
was born. I was
Nice.
around for that.
Nice.
And then you
77
you
is like
guys
the first
brought
memory
you
all the
guys
time.
brought this up. This was second off the presses when we went on the air back in
Oink, oink.
1989. The original hog shirt.
Yeah.
Nice. Right on.
Oink, oink. I used to be able to get that. Oh, that was so great.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
That
Anyway,
was right
there
when
I
I
can
first
see it
started
now.
listening to music, and I was listening to the Hog and Dr. Demento. That was on the Chum, wasn't it? 90 or 104.5 or something. And
I'm too young to remember that. Remember, I only date younger women, so I don't remember.
yeah, so
Ah.
how old was your girlfriend? What is she? 29?
29.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. Must be something in the water up there.
No, you know what? I mean,
Niagara.
really. I mean, if you're gonna go out and buy a car, you're gonna buy a later model for sure, right? So
Hey, some
Well.
guys like the classics.
I remember my buddies saying that they used to, I just laugh about it. But anyway, you're like, well, we're gonna go out, we're gonna go fucking hang with Junior because all the girls follow him.
there you go. So
There you
Junior,
go.
And I'm a drummer, Derek.
so Junior, for people who don't know, who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been on the show a few times. We know that.
Oh yes, okay. 39-year-old guy, or 39 years in the music industry. Right now, currently doing on air at Indie Rock Radio.
Right.
And I've been in the industry that long as regards to promoting 14 years up and down the dial in radio as well. And
Gee, what was one of the stations?
I hear you're
What
going
was one of the
back to the rock
stations
pile.
you were on?
Sorry.
Hey?
One of them?
Yeah.
Where
big
do I
one.
start? Oh, the big
The
one.
big.
Well, I guess
the
most
big one
people
ever-
know me from there's a lot that know me, I guess, from probably Q107, I guess, from back in 89, 90.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Other than
And
the recent one there.
I know the hog. For those of you
Yeah,
who
that
remember
was.
the hog.
So,
And then this was
Junior,
that other
video.
one.
do you have
This
any
was
pets?
that other one that I was telling you about. That's K-Rock.
K-Rock, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So anyway, there's just lots of paraphernalia and swag and whatnot. I can't wait to get there's another guys that I've been waiting on some swag. This guy was I'm trying to think, was Ringo was his name. Voice of an Angel. I'm trying to think of his band.
Yeah.
And then there's another friend that I've been waiting for, House of Haunt. I've been waiting for their swag. So,
Well, the I can tell you right now, there's two ways to get our swag. One way is to go to our website and buy merch, or come
that's
to the
right.
show.
Yes. And by the way, have you guys noticed, George? You've been secretly, since I've been on a few times, saying that you're a DJ, and I think you're a liar because I've been seeing some postings there. You are in the Doobie Brothers. When I'm going to send a posting to your wall, and you've been in the Doobie Brothers all these years. Have you guys seen this posting, by the way?
No.
Oh, it's George. He's been lying to you guys. He's full of shit. He's not George.
Oh.
He's in the Doobie Brothers.
So
He's from the
George,
Doobie Brothers. Okay.
Yeah.
George is the show.
Lead liquor.
He's kind of like our celebrity and chick magnet. All I get is like, "Oh, when's George coming on?" And you know what? That's a good-looking guy. Like, and George will post pictures from like early years, right down the line, and he still kind of looks. He's got that. He definitely has that youngster sort of look to him even now, right? Sort of a hip look.
I know.
But I
Look
get
at him.
women asking about him all the time, especially my mom.
I know.
But,
It's the only reason I'm on
George,
because your mom will be
listen,
disappointed.
if things change, I am never calling you dad. Sorry.
Please don't. No.
Yeah, you
Big
never
Daddy
dad,
George.
Green.
So on a different note, guys, you've been seeing, if you hadn't, I want to bring this up real quick. I was just I brought up my friends there, if you might recall, Heiko, they're Barstools and Band Talk out of Halifax.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Check their show out if you hadn't. Anyway, the point being is I was just talking to Sean, is in charge of that. They're back to normalcy to a greater degree in Halifax, which is great to hear. We have, I think Dom should pay me, or maybe Steve or something. Anyway, to bring up Rockpile again. We have our first U.S. band coming February 11th as well to Rockpile. So, gosh, it feels good. It almost feels like we're being let out or something. I don't know what the hell.
I know, eh?
Guys. This is it's feeling good. I don't know.
So, Junior, you got some pull with the Rockpile, and I think we know some people over there. So, I'm rehearsing with a band now. So, what's it take to get a show over there? I mean, is that even a possibility for a guy like
you have to have you have to have a cousin female that's 29.
Aha! There you go.
Well, I can tell you what. Why don't we just?
I've got one. Her name's Alana.
You can get a show that way. Just hey.
How do you think Derek gets in there?
Well,
I was actually my first dealing with the Rockpile was I didn't know anybody. I was in the band. That was when I first joined the House of Haunt.
Right.
And like I met Steve before and stuff, but I didn't really know who he was. So yeah, then once I joined the House of Haunt, I met them all, right? And good crowd.
I'll say this, guys, honestly, and of course, as you can tell, I'd love to joke around, but no, just to kind of catch up speed. It was 2019. I was going down. I didn't even know anybody at the Rockpile at the time. It was for the Killer Dwarfs,
right?
And it was then. No, Larry wasn't involved in the band, but I walked in the door, and everybody's got long hair. This guy goes, "Holy fuck, I know you." And he goes, I can't remember where. And we started talking, and actually it was Jerry Finn, who was in the Killer Dwarfs. And so it was a real homecoming. So it was then I actually got to meet Steve Hogue and started doing more. They kind of dug what I did and promoting, and I do old school intro. I always believe Derek, not that you guys won't, but Derek will appreciate. I've always seen people at shows, and they just kind of go, oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is so and so. I fucking hate that. You know, you should be able to build up a show like old school and get the crowd hyped, and that's what I do. And you know, so I really enjoyed it. And so when Tams was on here, and when she said I was a staple down there, that touched me a lot because I ended up doing a lot of shows at Rock Pal and got to know them. So this is why I kind of call it my second home. Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of the part of the family. So Gary's asking, he's got a 30-year-old girlfriend wondering
39.
39.
She's too old.
Oh,
Good.
Well, you know what? That's all relative to our age, right?
No. All kidding aside, what I do know, guys, it's this. Any of the tribute bands and so on, Tams Rubia is pretty much in charge of just about all of that. And the bigger act, Steve Hogue, is in charge of that. So those are the people to contact as far as contacts go. Yeah.
I was being funny, actually. I know.
That's okay.
I'll just have my agent call and we'll take it from there. I'll have my people call their people or something.
There you go.
It happens to be the singer.
Exactly. Hang on a second. Let me call my people.
I finally got a new car, guys.
It's Ringo's booking agent.
Just to show how much you finally got a new car, did you?
Yeah, I got another Honda.
All right.
So how's the back?
Yeah.
How's the back?
Why?
Neck?
Well, I don't know. My last Honda was such a Batmobile, and it got me everywhere across Canada and whatnot. I just sold on Hondas, so I got another one.
Like a car?
Yes.
Oh, not a motorcycle. I was going to say. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
a
well,
Honda what?
my other Honda was a write-off in that accident, by the way. That's how hard I was hit. So, but mind you, it doesn't take much to write off a car today. But either way, I was glad to get another Honda under my ass.
So why do you like your Honda? Is it pretty good in gas and stuff, or
all the above? Yeah, reliable. All the above, gas and whatever. The only time I've always just said a car is a fucking car, but until it isn't, I used to own a '73 Cuda. Now that's a car.
That's a car. That's a real car.
It is.
Hey, Phil.
But
yeah.
So what kind of Honda is it?
Did you
I
get
just
the
got a
Accord?
Honda Civic.
Oh,
Civic?
Civic. Okay.
No, just a Honda Civic. There's another thing too, in talking to some of the friends and whatnot out there. If you didn't know, with this going on, inventory is really poor for a lot of these car lots. You wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
But it's crazy in shopping for a
Oh, you
vehicle.
can see it. You can see it. You
I'm
look at the
selling- I'm
lots;
selling
they're
one
half
right
empty.
now, so if anybody wants one, I got a Traverse for sale.
The
prices are crazy right now because there are no vehicles.
That's true.
My girlfriend's business, she has I think it's 18 vehicles, right? And they lease them, and like normally you're told what you want and here's what you're gonna have, but now they're just like, hey, we'll give you what we can. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And they're only making the upper vehicles. They're not making work trucks, right?
Right.
They're
No, that's
making
right.
The Denali's, and they're making the RSTs and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, but you know
I
what?
see Sandra McCrae's on there. Happy birthday, Sandra.
All right.
Sandra McCrae, I see say she's saying happy birthday to Grace, but it's Sandra's birthday as well. Oh, my boss is on here, Phil. Oh, watch out for that guy from Indie Rock Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of
How the heck are you guys doing, by the way? How's it going?
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, well,
Who are you talking to?
I think he's
Yeah,
talking
everybody.
to Phil.
Oh, okay.
everybody. So, Junior,
Phil's
how
a
is,
slow
how
typer.
is it up in the hometown there? And I miss it up there already. I
Oh, dear.
love going up there like almost every weekend, right?
Where's that? In Tuktoyaktuk?
Well, I have a cottage up by Midland.
Georgian Bay.
Nice.
And
Georgian Bay.
it's yeah, I love it up there. The sunsets, it's so beautiful up there. And,
Oh, yeah.
and you
Yeah,
being
it's
there,
awesome.
do you know a lot of like little spots that not too many people would know about? You know, like, hey, here's some old ruins. Like this used to be part of a
Yes.
mill or something years ago and stuff.
Well, the reason for that would be where I live, just beside Midland and Penetanguishene. I'm half Robitaille. We have a lot of family history here. Pretty much it's like the Smiths in Toronto. We own the phone book.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Lots of history.
Well, there's a good-looking couple of ladies there. Hey, Kathy. So, yeah, the lady.
But,
Actually, the lady in that picture with her just passed away. Really, she had a service with the Knights of Columbus and all these organizations that were just it's quite an honor, right?
right on.
So yeah, there's Phil again. Hey,
So what?
Hey,
So what's
Phil.
going on, Phil? What's going on at Indie Rock?
Yeah.
What's new and exciting?
I'm sure he'll let us
he's
know.
not going to
Yeah, it's gonna
answer
take
so
a-
much on
it-
there.
it'll- It'll take a bit. Phil's a slow
Yeah.
typer.
Well, I just had the 2-year anniversary of Indie Rock Radio, though, last Saturday, I believe it was. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
nice.
I can answer for Phil on that aspect.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Perfect.
So it's been going good.
I want, seeing that you've been up in that area for a long time. I don't know if you guys know the area, but it's by like the Y Marsh and the Martyr Shrine and stuff like that.
Right.
I used to. I can't say I used to. I went there 2 years ago to 5,000 Candles.
Mm.
And if you ever want to go for a tour, like, do you guys know the Martyr Shrine?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Do they have beer?
If you sneak it in,
Okay.
like, come on, bud, take a flask.
Heiko, it's where the Pope was here, Heiko, and they don't serve
Ah.
beer, maybe some wine, but the Pope was here.
Okay.
Edible.
Cheers.
So
Cheers.
what you do is from Y Marsh over to the Martyr Shrine, there's 5,000 candles lit, and there's all a bunch of different activities that you can do.
Wow.
That's right.
I myself love architecture, right? So
Yep.
you look at the Martyr Shrine, and to me it kind of looks like almost Gothic, right? Like with all the peaks and stuff on it. And then you go inside. So that's what I've wanted to do forever. You go inside, and it is so beautiful. So I thought this thing was like
I love
100
that
years
stuff
old.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I thought it was a couple hundred years old. It was built in 1920. So I was
Really?
like, shit, they still had good
Oh.
craftsmanship in 1920.
You know what?
blows
So
you
how
away,
old are
doesn't
you then, Derek?
So, Derek,
Yes.
in behind you, there's a T-shirt hanging up there, and it says something about a jerk.
Cancer is a jerk.
Cancer is a jerk.
Yeah.
So, can
Yes.
you pull that down or somehow zoom it up? You can't do that, right?
Sure, it can.
Okay. Yeah. So, tell us where you can get that swag.
So this swag, you can right now only get it at shows.
Okay.
This you can try the House of Haunt, and maybe we could ship it or something. But if anybody who knows Mega Wolf, that is Mega Wolf's wife. A picture of her. Well, whatever. She drew it, but
So-
she's going through. She has breast cancer right now.
So, Mega Wolf is that wolf that runs around dressed like a wolf, right?
Yeah, he's our character. He's a cyber werewolf.
Yeah. No, it's very cool.
Yeah.
You know, you know how I feel about furries, but
Well, don't get too
no,
close to him. That's all I'm saying.
he's pretty awesome. So, yeah. Okay, well, so you have to go to gigs to get that then, right?
Yeah.
So we
You
can't
know,
get
or
it
know
online.
somebody like there's literally she's making them literally when she's sick, right? She goes through chemo. She's making the shirts, and obviously everybody knows when you have cancer and going to treatments and stuff, you're pretty tight on money. So all the money obviously goes to her.
Very cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Phil's waiting for us to come back home. Come back home.
So
Are
when's that
all
gonna
the
be?
shirts orange or are they different colors?
Well, no, this is pink because I was
Oh,
wearing
it's
it in
pink.
London. Yeah, that's pink. Pretty pink. Here, let me turn on the light.
Gotcha. There you go. Oh, now it's pink.
Yeah.
So this shirt, I'm thinking about raffling it off because I haven't even washed it yet. So you might get some weirdo who wants an unwashed concert worn shirt.
What size is it?
This one is a large, medium.
Why don't we just raffle it off, or not raffle it? If whoever gets the backside, George, let's show us the backside.
You want to see the backside?
Derek's
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even look when you showed it, George. So if you can show me again, so I can work my magic. So that means we're going to get it tonight because I was just cocky.
Hang on.
Hey, Karen, I'm doing fine. I don't know about the rest of these guys, but
Well, Karen, let me tell you. Oh, wait a second. Stop moving it. Oh, what Ringo? Don't do that.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at that face.
There
Holy
we go.
crap.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Sorry.
I think I know who that is.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think.
Wait, I know who it is.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold it up again.
Maybe you don't.
Move your fingers, George.
I can't because you can see the title of the album through the tape.
Oh. Okay.
I have to go and put some more tape on it.
It's by that band, Blood Rock Sausage. There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Blood Rock Sausage. I'll tell you, Junior just mentioned the Pope there visiting. It just reminded me in '82, John Paul II came to Manchester. To Manchester in 1982, right? And like my mother and father-in-law, they're very, very Catholic. I mean, when they were alive. And he was coming to Heaton Park to do this mass. And I had a day job at the time. And I used to deal with printing companies, printers. And I knew the company that were printing tickets and the program and everything.
Yeah.
So I said to Phil Cochran was his name. I said, Phil, I'd love to get a program, blah, 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 for them. He said, I can do better than that, George. I get some tickets so they can go and see him. So I said, yeah, sure, great, So I got these tickets that, they got, and I gave them to them. And they couldn't believe it. So they got there, on the Sunday afternoon, whenever it was. They said, and we got in, and we kept being moved forward and forward and forward. He said, we're almost at the stage, the altar, or whatever you call it. He said, we're in the VIP section. I've got 2 VIP tickets, so they're right there with all these VIPs. So
wow.
Does that mean you were closer to heaven?
I guess so, but I got a lot of brownie points for that one.
Nice.
So Phil's saying Trooper.
Hey,
is it a
Phil
Trooper
thinks
album?
it's Trooper.
Trooper.
No.
Street Heart.
Streetheart.
Okay, I'm gonna guess the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Wow.
It's not the Rolling Stones.
It's not.
Hey, I'll be
Blue
right-
Ring, is it? Wait a second.
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's Queen.
Queen.
No.
Queen.
Ah.
I can't bring this buzzer close.
Sounds like the horn in my BMW. You know what's funny? So my BMW, it's pretty low profile. It's all blinged out, and and yeah. So I never actually used.
It is though. When you pulled up, Ringo pulls up in BMW. I'm hanging outside this real dive bar, fucking all punked out, and guys wearing all your traditional punk wear.
Yep.
Ringo pulls up, I'm like, right back, guys. Hey, man, how's it going? It was funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I never seem to use my horn at all. I just pass all kinds of cars and just never bother with it.
Did you get signals on your car?
Do I have signals?
Yeah, I know a lot
Most
of BMW
guys don't know how to use them, but I know how to use mine. So Gary's saying Triumph.
Triumph.
Nope.
Okay, is it an American band? Oh wait,
Phil's saying Purple-Headed Yogurt
trying to give us a hint.
Slinger.
Purple-Headed Yogurt Slinger. Good try. I think it's from like 73, this album. Early 70s for sure.
Okay, let's see it again. Try and get it as close as you can.
Something with the box office.
It's a box office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it Bob Seger?
Bob Seger. Let's see. Is it Bob Seger?
Oh,
Where's
man.
Kathy? She can figure it out. Where?
73.
It's not an American band. No, it isn't. By the way,
David Bowie?
Is it David Bowie?
Gary Newman.
Winging at fences now.
Gary Newman.
Gary Newman was he wasn't around in 73, was he?
All I know is like if it wasn't for Gary
Emerson,
Newman,
Lake, and Palmer.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Wouldn't they be Americans?
They're not American, no.
Yeah, George is just hitting the button now.
The Beatles. The Beatles.
The Beatles.
No.
Okay, the Beat
Okay,
List.
is it a band or is it a solo artist?
I was wondering when someone asked that. It is a solo artist.
Okay, so it's a UK solo artist.
Yes, it is.
David Bowie.
No, UK solo artist.
You said David Bowie.
73.
God.
Sharon says stripper. Striper.
No, Striper, no.
No, Striper's like an 80s band, isn't it?
Yeah.
90s.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
And somebody said
73
Supertramp.
solo artist.
It's not Supertramp either.
That was Gary had mentioned Supertramp.
Yeah. Huh.
Gosh, you got a stump today, George.
It's still going.
George, take that green thing off the top. It's kind of clouding our.
73 UK.
And they're still going.
It is raw? They are still going?
It's
He's still going?
Yeah, it's a solo artist, yeah.
Siri, call up Google Goggles.
Billy Idol?
Billy Idol. Ooh. I don't think Billy Idol's around
No,
in
not
73.
73.
No,
76,
yeah.
77 maybe, but not 73. I saw Billy Idol when he had red
Elton
hair.
John.
Elton John. You want to know something? I think that could be it.
Is that Gary?
Yeah. Yeah. As soon
Gary,
as he
there
said
you
that,
go.
yeah.
Gary wins. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Don't
now
shoot
that
me,
you see your
Gary.
album cover.
Brother,
Oh, for
brother.
God's
Nice
sake. Way to go,
job.
Gary.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the hit song off that album?
Crocodile Rock's
Oh,
on
don't
here.
shoot me. I'm
Yeah. Right.
Right.
That's why I recognize the
So
crocodile.
Gary
Rock.
wins
Yeah.
first time, watcher and listener, and he
He's
he
a drummer.
gets-
Of course he's going to win. We always win.
gets George's backside.
That's right.
And
So what's the hit off there, George?
Crocodile Rock is on here.
so it's
Oh
got
my
W
God, as if we
head.
didn't get that.
Crocodile Rock, yeah, that's the one on here.
Wow.
Yeah. A well-worn
That is
cover.
a surprise
Well
because,
traveled, this cover. Yeah. It's a double.
Yeah.
It's a, what's it, gatefold.
You better watch putting tape on them, eh, George?
I know. You know that cream one I had on the other week with it's like the silver psychedelic. Pull the tape off it and it like pulled it like a
maybe
tape, not a lot.
maybe put some saran wrap on it first.
yeah. Oh yeah, good thinking.
Well, you know how that story saying, George, that you know you're getting old when somebody asks you, was Paul McCartney in another band before Wings?
That's right. Oh God, yeah. I'll tell
Whose wings? Wings has
Maybe
been
I heard of the
relevant for
Beatles.
40 years.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's funny because Richard asked me last week, is there any vinyl? Because we were talking about vinyl and like one of the questions that came up with was, do we have anything to treasure? And I never even thought of it, but the elephant is in the room. It's right here. It's the Beatles EP. And it's what I came home one day and my mum and dad had been out shopping, right, into Manchester, and like my mum had the record player. My dad wasn't into music, and she used to have like Jim Reeves and Mario Lanza and all those kind of things. Like, so she's playing like Mario Lanza and Jim Reeves, one of the drop, when you could put like a few different discs on. And I that's why I've never liked Jim Reeves. I mean, I appreciate him as an artist, but it just scarred my brain, and I was 10 years old or whatever. And then I was sat in the room going, "Oh my god, here she goes again playing the Jim's," And this record dropped, and it was doom 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 doom, and she'd bought me Twist and Shout, and I've still got it, and that was from like 1963.
Nice.
Wow.
So, yeah, I've still got it, so it's still there
Very cool.
in mono.
Probably no surprise to you guys. I have an original 45 of Rush, and if you don't know, you might be surprised of the song they actually redone. It's Buddy Holly, Not Fade Away.
Oh, right.
Wow.
If you've never heard, you should hear. I'm trying to record it sometime, but if you know the song "Not Fade Away," you should hear Geddy Lee. It's the first 45 they ever released.
Well, the Stones did it, didn't it?
The 45 is the little round one, right? With the whole.
Yeah, I have a 45 from Rush as well. It has it's got a blue sticker on it, and they played at my high school in Ajax, and that's where I got that 45.
Nice.
Right on.
I'd have to dig it out to see what song it was, but I don't remember. But yeah,
have a look there. I'd be curious.
The first 45 I remember having was Disney's Pete's Dragon.
Nice. You know what mine was? Woody Woodpecker.
Mine was the Jackson 5. You guys remember they used to give you records on Sugar Crisp?
Yep.
Yeah, it was the Jackson 5 ABC.
Oh,
wow. You still have it?
No.
Oh,
really?
No.
Okay.
So I want to give you guys an update on this. This is my official 1 acre deed for a plot on Mars.
Yep.
So I've now sent a note into SpaceX to let them know that I actually have a deed and I have claim to 1 acre on Mars. So we'll see what happens with that. So my mission there is really to buy a spot to Mars, sell everything I own. I'm going to start with my guitars back there. I've got 37, I think.
Yep.
So we'll start with that.
Yeah. Let us know when you finally get to go to Mars. We'll all come with you.
Yeah.
And we'll have a little campfire. We'll do a Heikadelic show live on Mars.
That would be good. I mean, I'm not sure about the atmosphere, but regardless,
I think a campfire on Mars.
There is a probability. Would you guys actually go to Mars? Would you actually really go? Seriously?
I would go in a heartbeat.
I'd go. Absolutely. Yep.
So this is the lot number on the deed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I'm not kidding. Why would I kid you? I mean, I buy the weirdest things sometimes, but I bought this years ago.
So who actually owns Mars to sell you a piece of property on it?
I have property.
Yeah.
The Martians.
Good one, George.
I'm going to call it.
Do you have to declare it with your tax returns?
I'm going to call it the Ringo Ranch 2. Number 1 is here, right? So
yeah, just be careful. You don't have to pay capital gains on that puppy.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, maybe it's gone up. I mean, it's not like it's Ajax or anything like that where everything's just out of the market. But
I think you might have hit something there, George. Somebody's making a few $1 million
Very enterprising.
selling plots on Mars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I bought this. Let me see here. It was a long time ago. It was over 20 years ago.
Okay.
But it is official.
From a
The move.
firm.
Yeah.
Were you taking acid back then, or?
You are now a celestial property owner. So
Wow.
it's registered online.
Right. Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
I mean,
legal, okay.
I'd like to get a deck built first before I bring my redneck trailer up to Mars. But oh yeah, it's going to be redneck. Confederate flags everywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it's the
You're
red
starting to remind me of those old Champ episodes we used to run on Q107.
Oh God, yeah, they were great.
Whoa!
What was their favorite way? Oh, she liked the Blackhawks. I beg your pardon? He said she liked the Blackhawks.
I just got that.
I give him a flurry to the solar plexus, and he went down.
Down, down to the ground.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, indeed.
Uh-huh.
I got some beer cans here to get rid of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Derek, I guess our conspiracy lady's not coming on tonight, is she?
Oh, we've lost Derek.
Do you know what? Here's my theory. I think people have found, or somebody found out that she was coming on, and maybe she's been blocked from coming on. We shouldn't look into that. That's my conspiracy theory.
Well, it's usually the psychics that don't show up, isn't it?
Derek, we can't hear you. Is your mic on mute?
But don't you think Junior's cuter? Hey, Junior's a little cuter.
So,
I
have 4 different contacts for her, and you want to know something? Literally today, I talked to her on 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Because Facebook does shut her down.
No.
Well, do you think it could be something like that, or do you think a reptilian got her, or maybe
yeah, maybe a reptilian,
the Illuminati kind of got
Naki returned, and they wanted to take her back. But you never know. Hey, she could be what they call a starseed, right? Somebody who has come from a different planet and was born here, and they are make people aware before stuff really happens.
Time travel. Maybe she's a time traveler, right?
Not time travel. It's just her seed, like that fertilized with the egg, is not from our planet.
Right.
So Ringo, she's not in the green room. Then she's in the red room. Go look at the red room. I bet you she's there.
Red room.
I was thinking about the reptilians last time she was on it, and I remember. I think it was like early '80s. I was still in England then, and there was this documentary kind of thing, and it was Christopher Reeve, who played Superman.
Superman, yeah.
And he was. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. I'd actually like to find it again, but it was talking about the dinosaurs. It was to do with the dinosaurs. Either A, if they'd never been obliterated, or B, if something had survived from then. And like the conclusion at the end was like, if and there's a lot more to it, but what are the possible outcomes of a dinosaur surviving? And one of them was like this reptilian humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's possible.
There's always that possibility, right? Nobody knows for sure. And a lot of people say like how like the bloodlines and stuff, right? Your royal bloodlines.
Yeah.
They say that's part of it, right? Like a lot of this goes to, as we were talking about with the mega money, with the Rothschilds, the Soros and stuff, right? These people have more money than anybody can understand, and what they do can predict how the rest of the world is going to react. They say, I'm going to drop $18 billion in this side of the country, and boom.
There you go.
Is all that bloodline goes back to the reptilians, right?
Yeah.
Are they the ones who actually say, "Oh, we're going to be smarter than you guys and put you in control and you in control because you are our puppets and you do as we say, and the reptilians stay hidden." Look at all the underground stuff they find. That's been over the years. There's stuff we don't know that's underground. You know what I mean?
Right.
From the pyramids to Rome, like how many layers are on Rome for you break through a hole in your basement and you find 2 other levels of a house.
Right.
Katy Perry's a reptile.
Well,
So
even there's stuff I've seen pictures, but again, you can't trust anything you see on the computer of
No.
the royal family. Is it Harry, the youngest prince? There's
I
one
know,
where it's showing
ask
his
George.
eyes glitch.
Yeah, he
and
is.
stuff,
It's
and-
the younger of the two. Yeah, there's
Yes.
William. William's the elder.
right.
Yeah, and then there's Harry. Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of different things, but the Anunnaki, like that, the reptilian and a gray or a green, whatever, right? They're not that far off. You know,
No.
different odd shaped heads, big eyes.
So in that,
Holy shit! Hang on, Junior, are you outside?
I am so.
I thought so. I saw trees and lights. I go, what the hell?
It's gone
I
for
saw a puff of
stroke.
smoke.
He's going
And
for
it's
a pee.
snowing.
Guy's going
And
for a
it's snowing.
pee.
No, I'm not going for a pee. I'm outside for fuck's sakes.
So
Wow.
we don't know. Like look at the queen. There's pictures of the queen there. Whenever you put up reptilians, you'll always see royal family somewhere in it.
Oh yeah.
that interesting.
Mm.
So the Anunnaki, that was in that movie or that
Well, the
whatever it was,
Anunnaki-
that short
Well, you know what?
documentary.
You should
Anunnaki-
never believe. You should never believe what you see on the internet because, according to Junior, I was in the Doobie Brothers.
Ah,
Phil said you look like Burton Cummings. So
I've heard that
backs
one.
it
yeah.
back, though, right?
no, but the Anunnaki means sky people, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they the whole thing is they say that the Anunnaki came down and they mixed their DNA with whatever human DNA, and they've made us basically.
Right.
So you know how they say you're the missing link, right? Everybody's
Yep.
been from hominid to, or not hominid, from monkey to us to human, right?
That's
Right.
Yeah.
Bipedal, whatever. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
they say that we are the missing link. That's the whole thing. There is no missing link because we are it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the that short I was watching about the guy from the time traveler from 2036 or 3036. Sorry.
what?
The time traveler. Yeah. So he talked about the Anunnaki being the higher power over the corporations, right? So it was quite interesting, but I was anxious to get Adrian's opinion on that. I'm sure she's seen it by now. She claims to screen everything, so.
So, did you guys check out any of my psycho flat Earth suspicious stuff?
Yeah, I did. I found it a bit,
Wanky.
But there is parts where it makes
There
sense.
is, but
and
it's
there's
a
other
bit
things
sketchy.
that
It's a bit-
you're like, no,
yeah.
that's completely stupid.
Yeah, I mean, the scrambling there for the jet fighters and the shot of the guy who's apparently sending him the message to get out of whatever, and things like that. So,
I had a couple of experiences when it comes to like UFOs or UAPs or whatever, but one of them was interesting because it was actually in Niagara Falls, between North Bay and Sudbury. And North Bay has what they used to call the North Warning, so it was a base up there, and it's still there. But I saw this kind of metal object, and it looked like maybe the belly of a plane. But then I saw 4 jets scrambling from North Bay to over Sudbury, where kind of saw these.
Based on North Bay, I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah, there is. There's CFB North. It's NORAD.
Okay.
But now it was a North Warning system, so it was an underground base.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll show you maybe some night we can do a little thing on it because now it's
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Have you guys
But,
had an experience? I have. I've seen a ship.
Well,
Have you?
let's hear it.
A ship.
I was actually up on one of my portaging trips,
Yep.
and Yeah, we did some mushrooms. Don't get me wrong. Okay. But, no. But well, I'm going to be fair because somebody's going to go there. But no. But honestly, so as I was looking up, I seen something that was really unusual. As you guys know, when you go north or whatever, you can really see the stars. They're a lot more prominent.
Oh yeah.
So there was an object in the sky that caught my eye, and I thought, what the hell? And as I'm watching this, I'm actually really going. First off, you guys know this. Anything man-made, it has a speed that's kind of, like this, right?
Yep.
It's very much so prominent. But this thing was going, and then it was like a movement that I had never seen before, and then gone. And and so I'm trying to find the right words but I would almost have to say to my mind that nothing man-made can go that speed. So that was my experience.
Well,
Yep.
I know just because I grew up in the country, right? I look at the stars a lot, and I've noticed that there is stuff that moves around, and I was surprised how fast it was, and it ends up they're satellites, right?
Right.
You see them more.
It's funny
now.
you say that. Yeah, my friend said that, but holy cripes, the speed, that's fast.
No, they were going stupidly fast. It is.
Okay.
But it's when they start going back and forth, that's when I'm going to start worrying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's going one way. To me, that's going to be a satellite or something. When they start going back and forth and zigzagging, like, what was that? The Tic Tac, UFO, right? Like that thing.
Right.
You see it zing, zing, zing. And the speeds that some of these things go that they're talking about is like 15,000 miles an hour. It's like crazy how fast they ascend and descend.
Yep.
The only thing
you go back, are they breaking some kind of?
That's almost like time travel,
barrier?
isn't it? Is it? That's almost like verging on time travel, isn't it? If you can,
kind of. Yeah. See, and that's what happened to me way back when I was younger. I was laying with Heather. We're on just at night on a sleeping bag, laying on the grass, looking up at the stars. You can see a lot of stars, and we didn't actually see like a light or anything. What we saw looked like a shadow. You know how you see all the stars? There was a dark area where there were no stars.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a circle or an oval. It was an odd shape, and it was right there. And we both looked at each other, and we said, "Do you see that?" And yeah, we both looked at it, and then it sort of moved slowly, and then it was gone. Yeah. No sound, no lights, just an area where there was no stars.
You got some kind of magnetic propulsion, like as we were saying that other time we were talking about that. If you have somebody who's, say, 1 million years more advanced than us on their planet, they're obviously gonna have time travel and nuclear and all that stuff figured out way before us. So they could be watching us going, yeah, we don't even want to deal with these guys yet.
I know.
But then you get into where they were saying, like with the moon and stuff, right? Why they stopped going and why Obama like killed the shuttle program is maybe they went, oh, look, these guys now can explode stuff into space because what happened just before Roswell? Wasn't it they were launching nukes up towards whatever the atmosphere, like out of the atmosphere and blowing it up?
Yep.
So now they're going, now you guys are coming out to the earth, and they came down and talked, and said, hey, you guys can't do that because you are wee little ants and we will eliminate you.
Yes.
And then that
the only thing that I've ever said about all these years, even since way back, since Roswell and Site 51 and all that or whatever, how come, even with today's technology and cameras, how come we have not seen ET yet? That's where I'm baffed.
Well,
somebody has to. Why is there a picture of ET?
Well, and it's not even ET. I'm totally flabbergasted. We've been on the moon how many fucking times? And we have telescopes that can look way out into space. Why can we not see the shit we left on the moon, the lunar landers, the vehicles, all that stuff that's up there. Why can't we see it?
Where's the space garbage?
Why can't we look at it?
Because we're flat Earth and we really live in a dome.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Wow. Right? It doesn't make any sense.
Well,
We can look far out into space, but we can't look at the surface of the moon.
Mm. Well,
I think that
going back to Derek and the video that you can't remember, it's about the flat Earth, right? I mean, where how could we get our hands on, like, say, what Roscosmos, like the equivalent of NASA, do, or whatever the Chinese Space Administration's called? How can we never see their photos?
Right, exactly. I don't know. And any photos we do see are all from NASA, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes, to me, again, it's one government controlling what you see.
Yep.
And
I just watched a video. Sorry, Derek, on a guy that interviewed. What were the first guys? Sorry, Apollo 11. I've lost my mind. Train of thought.
Yeah.
Armstrong. And
Buzz Aldrin.
interviewed this guy.
Mike
Interviewed all of those guys.
Yeah.
Saying that it was a big bunch of crap, and they pretty much weren't saying no. They were deflecting everything, which is really strange in all of this that we're talking about. In other words, they're really stressing, and we've heard this, guys, but that was a farce, in other words.
Well, there's a great documentary out. It's called What Happened on the Way to the Moon. I have it. And it's mind-boggling. They tell you there's no way we've been on the moon. And there's so many different reasons why. It's the temperature and the suits. They said astronauts could have never survived that. The micro dust would puncture the suits. The guys would die. Like there's funny things from the photographs and videos that they showed.
Bubbles
like,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, like a flag moving. There's no
it's
wind.
It's funny you say that, Heiko, because in that interview, the guy had some footage in it. It was similar to what you would. That's why I can give you a description in your imagination. Is looking out the window of an airplane. So they caught it on there, and him actually saying, "Are the lights okay on the camera?" or something like this. So it made you think.
Another thing with airplanes too, as they say, everybody here has been in an airplane, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, many times.
Why are all the airplane windows curved? To distort, right? To distort your vision. Maybe the Earth is flat. I'm not denying.
You're still going on about that, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Why not? You want to know why? Because there is points that are valid, but there's other points that are kind of like. But how many cultures How many cultures go? You said you're native, right? Junior.
Yes.
Even they never said the Earth was round, right? It could be like a disc, not round as a circular, but could be just round.
George, well, that means that means George is from England, so he's really George from the block then.
That's right.
Yeah. George, I need you to play a tune for me.
Look at me. Look at this.
I know. Come on. Let's go. Everybody grab your drinks. It's time for a toast.
Okay.
So what do you think there, Ringo? Are we really on an elephant's back being carried around or what? Or a turtle's back.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's a possibility, because if you look at a body, a living, any living thing, it's made up of cells. So are we just cells in some other, I guess it's a possibility. But when you look at, I don't believe the Earth is flat. I mean, it justifies why we don't have a gravitational pull so large that people would just fly off the Earth, right? So it has to spin to keep gravity. So,
But why doesn't the moon get pulled when it gets closer to the sun? And why does a magnet only work on a north pole, not on a south pole when you get closer to the south pole?
Yeah. I don't know, why does the light in the refrigerator go off?
We need a scientist
Because
in
they hit
here.
the button.
We the only witnesses there, but I mean, and if my uncle didn't have balls, he'd be my aunt. But today, he'd still be my aunt.
Nice.
I don't give a that was politically fine, but
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
so
So hey,
but
I want to
yeah,
say,
I believe
Sheila,
that.
if you know somebody who's seen 5 UFOs, tell them to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
Like, look up the Heikadelic show. Look up any one of us personally. I want to talk to this person.
I actually did. I'm on a few websites that I just kind of go in and sort of monitor a bit, and one of them is definitely about UFOs. And I did have a couple of. I put something out that was basically, hey, if you got a story to tell, reach out. And I actually did get a few people reaching out, but as I kind of interviewed them a little bit, it was almost stalkerish. So I didn't. They weren't.
Reaching
we
back
want
to you?
somebody. Some people or an organization. I think. What is it? UFON and or MUFON, sorry, and even like there's a Northern Bigfoot Research, which is a spin-off of. So
And Cracker Jacks too.
Now I have to say, Bigfoot is just one I can't. I'm like there's no proof.
Hey, you know what? If you're if you're native, and I think a lot they were telling stories about Bigfoot long before we ever came to.
I think that they were just okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Junior? Let's hear. I see the smile. I gotta.
I just want to say one thing quick. We have had fantastic cameras for decades.
Yeah.
Why is it every time they take a picture of Bigfoot, he's fucking out of focus? Like, come on.
The latest is that the Bigfoot is actually an exoskeleton for an alien.
No, okay.
That's
still out of
really
focus.
A dolly suit for an alien.
Yeah. So it's all back to aliens. So you got your alien groups, you got your Bigfoot groups. Now you got your groups that think, aliens have something to do with Bigfoot. But I don't know. I mean, as far as
what do you know about Bigfoot, Junior?
Come on, Junior, tell us.
You're gonna tell me he lives on Christian Island, aren't you?
No. What I do know about it is when we have our storyteller, it's taken very not lightly. A storyteller speaks of words and stories, no pun intended, that's been passed on through all the tribes through years.
Okay.
And so what I do know in regards to what's been shared with me is I would believe very much so in the being. It's called, give me a sec here, Ninukshuk or something like this. I'm not versed on it right away, but anyway, very real. So I would have more of a belief on that than an alien, to be honest with you, as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
very much so.
Well, I'm still my whole thing with alien is I believe more in an alien over a god. We were farmed here or we were built here more than two pieces of dust made it together, and all of a sudden we have Adam and Eve and don't eat the apple. You know what I mean? Like there's something else more than just that. Like,
well, if you look at there's a theory that we're put here, and you're sort of like after you pass on or whatever, you come back some kind of reincarnation, I guess. But we get better as a civilization. We get smarter and stronger and everything, and stupider. But as we, the cycle goes over and over until we get to a point where we're evolved enough that we can be part of something else. But that's kind of an odd sort of theory. But
you want to read something that's cool though?
Ogo Pogo, I think, is the other name.
Write the word down. It's the author. His name is Stitchin. You ever heard his name?
Yeah, Stitchin. Yeah.
Read his books. Seriously.
Oliver Stitchin or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember his first name, but Stitchin is his name.
Derek, did you just say something about Ogo Pogo?
Yeah, that's the Bigfoot.
Yeah. Oh no, Ogo Pogo is like the Loch Ness monster in Lake Okanagan, or Okanagan. Sorry. That's
there's different names that they've used over the years too. So it's funny. I'm looking at Derek. It just reminds me. I was saying before on this poster when I was on last week. Holy Christ! I didn't realize that when I met Julian Lennon. Do you ever look like Julian Lennon, Derek?
Yeah.
Sitting on a rock. Yeah.
So
have you ever been told that?
No, I've never heard that I look like Julian Lennon. Who I get, I look like Scott. Some girl who sees me, every time she sees me, she's like, Scott, and I'm like, no, Scott Butters. So I said, you can call me Margarine.
Yes.
But yeah, that's about it. I
never heard of Scott Butters.
No. Scott Butters, apparently, if you're out there, I'm
Scotty Butters.
Ringo looks like remember this guy, Voice of an Angel, he looks like him.
He does.
Yeah. Got that.
Wow.
He just doesn't have shades.
Do you guys want to see my Facebook page? Anyway, so the North American Bigfoot Native American name is and I've heard this is Ahulahak.
That's why I couldn't pronounce that. There you go.
Ahulahak. Yeah. So yeah.
Tight.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you know what you're German, eh? Do you know what Gesundheit means?
Yeah, it's healthiness, wellness.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was German for virgin.
No.
So
not even close.
That beer you were drinking. That beer you were drinking, you called Schwarz.
Say it slow there, Heiko.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Gesund means healthy. Right?
Yes, no, I know. I was making a bad joke.
He's being rude.
You were.
He's being a bit rude.
Got all grammar on me. German grammar.
Holy fuck! Like, come on. That's the Heikadelic show.
Goes in tight, right? Virgin goes. Yeah.
No. You're trying to say goes in tight.
There you go.
Goes in tight.
Derek, it's all about the timing.
I know it would have worked right after he said it, but now I had to explain the joke to him, and it just went
we have to explain it. It's just gone.
Say, oh well.
I think we just lost 5 followers after doing that.
We did actually, just like instantly.
Yeah, they just dropped off saying, "Oh, those guys are idiots."
Yeah.
We've had this discussion before, but my favorite German words is like Ausfahrt, which is an exit off a autobahn, as it would be over there, right?
Yeah,
it's the Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt.
And I love the hospital. The name of the hospital is Krankhaus.
Yes, it's Krankenhaus.
Krankenhaus, that's it. Yeah.
Mine is Leech me Groschen Schwarz. Leech.
Mine is.
Wait, I gotta get to
Scorpion.
Leech mine.
Mine is Lowenbrow.
Lowenbrow. And another one I love. We all say TV, nice and short TV, right?
Yeah.
In German, it's Fernsehgerät, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Fernsehgerät.
Yeah. German's weird, and I tried to teach
TV.
I tried to teach my wife some German, like even to say Merry Christmas, right?
Yeah.
and she's trying to say it. And I say, no, listen. If you want to speak German, you have to say it like you're angry,
Yeah.
and then it works, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scheiße.
Yeah, and there's so many words like nurse, right? Krankenschwester.
Krankenschwester.
Yeah, and then there's like butterfly, Schmetterling. Like it's just you got to be angry when you say it.
It is. Krankenschwester.
Krankenschwester.
That's sister, right? Literally.
Yes.
Yeah. It's all coming back to me now.
I know, eh? You have the Krankenhaus, Krankenwagen, Krankenschwester, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Bauhaus.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And it's funny because, like, when I had my first granddaughter on the way,
Yeah.
like Kate and Adam was saying to me, like, "What do you want to be called?" Right? Like, an endearing term for granddad rather than just granddad.
Yeah.
I said,
Granddaddy.
I thought I'd like a bit of German in there. Oh, what would that be, George? I went, Großvater.
Yeah.
Großvater.
And they're like, what?
What the fuck is that?
That's hilarious.
I said, I like that.
Yeah.
I like,
Oh my
I'm gonna be
God.
Großvater.
I got to remember that.
Yeah.
Großvater.
Doesn't that term mean like what is it? Come on, like doesn't it mean something?
That
No,
means you're asking.
Großvater is like grandfather.
Grandfather.
Oh,
is it really?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what it
father-
is.
Oh, okay.
I
well,
thought you
well,
were just. I thought you were
No.
gross farter.
No, it's for real. It's great.
Well,
I mean, father
I
is
was gonna
father,
call myself
right? That's his my
Vetvater.
father. That's my dad. Yeah. But my dad is my father.
I just yawned,
Yeah.
guys. We got to wrap up.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
oh,
really?
Oh,
What
Reno's
the
going to
hell?
bed. Look at him.
We
He's
have
falling
4
asleep.
minutes to say something meaningful so we don't lose all of our listeners for the
Oh,
next
well, you know
come
what?
on.
We've
We've been
we've
only
done
saying that for 4 years.
an hour and 26 minutes of absolute useless shite. So
have we
what?
Have we
You
figured
want to
out what the
save them
show's
in
about
4
yet?
minutes?
No, we can't.
Well,
We've got 4
What we
minutes.
can say is that
the Earth is flat,
Yeah.
and
Well-
it's
Oh,
it's like
God.
a disc,
Yeah.
and
Okay, you know what? All right, buddy. Derek, the earth is flat. So next show, we have to come up. You have to show us some stuff.
Yeah.
We'll even put little
Yeah, I
videos
think
on
it's
or
side
whatever.
stuff, didn't I?
Well, it's got a
And
big
you,
I think the only
you
way-
show us it's flat.
you're going to
There's
prove
pictures,
that my
there's pictures,
ass is
video.
flat.
There's this big
That's
ice
about
wall
it.
around the edge.
There you go.
Bring that
Yep.
on there.
Look at
Yeah.
Do you know when you have a birthday cake and they take the icing
You want to know
and they
something?
make
Okay,
all these little flowers on the top?
I'm
so
gonna
the,
get flat earther on. I'm gonna get a flat earther on.
Oh yeah.
all right,
I am.
you
I'm
do
gonna
it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find like some really knowledgeable flat earther. who
Flat
can, like,
earther.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who can use big words that I wouldn't even know what they mean. And I'll have to
Uh-huh.
Google them as we're going. I'll be like, what does Offenspale mean?
Yeah.
Like Großvater?
Yeah. No, I'm
Do
gonna
it.
do that though. I'm gonna
Do
get.
it.
I'm gonna find. I'm gonna try and get a flat earther.
You
on.
do it. You do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah,
going to have
I'll do
a
it.
debate
Do it.
if it's flat or
You're going to
round.
find a flat-chested earther then.
Well,
No. No.
I'm not even gonna. look at
I
the
have a
text. I'm
super
not like-
flat
I'm not
ass,
like
I'm
that.
told, and I've been told if I do squats, but when you get my age and you do squat, yeah.
Well,
Don't shit yourself.
I've had a problem my whole life where I haven't had a bum.
Exactly.
I got two legs that go in the hole.
In my younger days when I played football and you'd line up on the line, you do the 4-point stance and it looked like you were ready to either tackle or take a dump. But
Yep.
that's how we took a dump up in Sudbury out in the
Yeah, I was
bush.
gonna say you guys lean forward to take a dump with your fingers on the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. Why? What's wrong with that?
What's your problem?
No, we used to sit across the tree and hang our legs off.
Yeah.
You just had to
You know
make sure
what's,
that your
you
legs
know
up
what's
so you didn't
interesting
continue
though
to
is okay, like when you go, I think George brought this up one time, like when you're out in the bush, right? It's, like it's interesting. We should bring that up. We should make it a topic some night. Like, how do you go for a dump when you're out in the bush or off the side of the road, right?
Oh, do I got stories about that?
You know, I was out hunting one time and I found this trailer. Somebody had left it there. All
Oh
right.
my God.
No, but the height was perfect, right? So you could put, you know,
Oh.
and having a bit of a flat ass, you got to kind of anything that can kind of work as a bit of a leaning pole or makeshift toilet seat, which you don't have out there, right? But yeah.
Hey, and you know what? I got a Junior. What are you thinking right now? Like, did we lose you, or are you just like totally? Oh my God, these guys are out there. What happened?
We're ruining his reputation.
A little bit of both. I had my lady actually had said she kind of likes the show because it's not formatted. To be honest with you, she likes it for that. It's not always about one subject, and that. So and that's what I kind of like about being loose and being on the Heikadelic show. Oh, by the way, I think George was on. I did a bit of a live feed thing on Friday night. And I gave you all a plug just to say thanks to you guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, well, no, I appreciate being on and having fun, but that's what it's all about, guys. And so the take that people are looking at me being on and asking me what the show is all about. This is the feedback that I'm getting. I'm only getting a couple people that are kind of going, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Well, and that's what we've done over the years, because you don't want to have a show that's got the same kind of rhythm and flow to it every week. You know, you have your talk about this, you talk about this. What we do is we try to get a group of people like ourselves right now, and picture us sitting in a garage, having a couple of beers, all chatting together, and we're going to talk about something, right? Now, when you bring guests in, like yourself, you're a music guru. You have a wealth of knowledge about music. So we might start talking about that when we have you on. We might have other guests. We talk about other stuff, but it's not scripted. It's live. It's a conversation. And
gets us in trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what I like the most about it, guys, because it gives us a chance to, dare I say, be human, because we're kind of formatted so much in promoting and being part of and so on. So it shows a human element side of that. So back to that, though, since it's on my mind.
Don't get me going on the Snowflake Society.
I do want to say, though, that I'm very proud to say we do have our first ever American band coming to Rockpile. We want to give them a plug. So so Michael Hunt is bringing the Classic Rock All Stars to Rockpile February 11th, 2022. These guys have been playing with Ted Nugent as an example, the Headstones, D Drive, and Phil X. And also, and you guys would be versed, and Derek, you're very familiar. I was waiting to do my announcement, so my return to the rock pile is out of the bag now. Will be New Year's with Eyes of Alice.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
very good. Very good. I love it.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. The health thing was one thing, and then waiting for shows. I mentioned before in what I do, besides promoting in the shows and all that, and doing intros, because we haven't had audiences and hyping them up, there was no need. We're getting back to some normalcies that way. So I got a little bit of fire under my ass now, so it feels good to be able to start promoting what I do.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, Junior, you stay in touch with us, and we'll help you promote the shit out of whatever is going on out there, because people need to get out again and enjoy themselves. Right?
Oh, we got a festival. We got a festival that we're working on. Oh my God, I was talking about it before. I cannot let the cat out of the bag about who's coming for next year. So that's what you guys all know, that you promote or you get everything a year ahead of time. So it feels good. It just feels good to have some fire under our ass finally here.
All right.
just
Well, we're
started
going to
getting
throw some more
stuff in your
kindling on that fire. Any of you boys got
guys.
anything else less you got to say there? Ringo, Derek, George?
Well, seeing that
any
you're
last
asking,
words?
I'll just throw it out there. If anybody's in Hamilton this weekend, we're playing at a place called Under the Stairs, and it's a new venue to us. It's
Is
it
that
should be a
little
good one.
room that Harry Potter lives in?
It could be. It could be. But
I think we should just call this the House of Haunt, like promo show. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, don't forget the Atomic Ballroom Tuesday night, 7:30. Switch to Twitch.
Oh my god.
7:30 p.m. I'll see you then. And actually, this Saturday I'm in Mississauga doing a Toronto singles party. So yeah,
Perfect.
That's nice to hear again.
Yeah,
Perfect.
And when is Ringo out and about again?
It's difficult to say. The Maniacs are on a bit of a hiatus still, and that's
You know what? Get those guys back
actually,
together. You know what? You guys were awesome. You guys rocked. I really, really want to see you guys playing again. And you got that CD that you guys made up. Let's get it out there, man.
Yeah.
Send Junior a copy.
Gary, who was on here tonight on the show, I guess for the first time.
Yeah.
I rehearsed with their band, and he's putting together a band, and they're kind of, I guess, sort of based out of the Hamilton area.
Okay.
But we're rehearsing actually this week down at the, I guess it's the Cherry Studios or whatever.
or Cowbell. Yeah.
Right on.
Studio.
So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, we got lots of cool shit happening the next little while. Stay in tune with the Heikadelic Show if you want to know more, and keep in touch. We're always going to post it on here. And I want to thank our fans that were with us tonight. Sandra, Junior, and look at that. He showed up right live. Look at that face right there with the glasses. Look at that. And Gary, Grace, Todd, Phil, Kathy, Karen, and Sheila, thank you so much for being a part of the show tonight. And we're going to see you guys all here again next Monday night at 9:30 when we get dirty on the Heikadelic Show. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you then. Ciao!
Great to see you guys.
Yeah,
Be
those
well.
Halloween haunt guys are really something, aren't they? I like the video, and they're kind of scary. But I hope to see them again, maybe live next time. But I am going to check out their socials and look them up on Facebook for sure. And I'm going to like them because I like them. See you next time. Well, that's another wrap for the Heikadelic Show, folks, so time to get dirty. And don't forget, listen in next week on Monday night and every Monday after that for the Heikadelic Show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like more information on the Heikadelic Show, please find us at www.theheikedelicshow.com or .ca. We'll see you all next week on the Heikadelic Show. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the Heikadelic Show, it's easy. Just send us an email at info@theheikedelicshow.com. Meanwhile, you can browse our website at www.theheikedelicshow.com or .ca. Click on our sponsor tab and find out more information on sponsorships. Thanks for joining the Heikadelic Show, fans.